So my NFT that I'm going to cover, well, not mine personally. I wish I owned one, but is Cool Cats, the Cool Cats project. Now, I love this project personally with the art and just the story behind it. Really is really awesome. Um, so this project it launched in July 2021, and it had a 10K total supply. So when it launched, it had a fairly cheap mint price. It was 0.06 ETH, which at the time was only about 100 and maybe $150 USD. And the community spoke up and they listened and they brought the mint price down to 0.02 ETH. And now look at the floor price we're sitting at, 10 point, almost 11 Ethereum as the, or ETH as the floor price. So you've just got this really awesome, cute looking art, cat art, blue cat art. Um, like I said, there's 10,000 of them. And the cool thing about these is that their main focus from the start was community, and after the community, they've built out a ton of utility. So I just want to take you to their website, which I think is really interesting and interactive. Um, you've got all these different little places to go, town halls, actually their Discord, that sort of thing. So they've got a really cute, friendly looking aesthetic, and that was one of their goals as well, was to be kid friendly, family friendly. So it's enticed a lot of different people to get involved, which I think is really cool. So when you look at the project itself, you can always go back and look at the roadmap and look at what they've accomplished in the past, and look at what they're planning for the future. So this is their future roadmap. But in the past, they've done some exciting things like airdrops, different events. They've done regular artist spotlights. They always seem to have something going on for their community, and that, again, that was their main focus, was look after the community. But yeah, you can take a look here. They've got the launch of creatures, which I think is something that's really cool and exciting. Um, and that kind of it incorporates a lot of different utility for them. So not to get too crazy, but when creatures are launched, every holder will receive an egg for every cat that they have, cool cat that they have. That egg is their creature. They'll also be receiving what they're calling their milk token, and that milk token is going to be used to buy items to grow and upgrade your egg and hatch it and then grow your creature. Now here, that sounds pretty cool to me, kind of like the from the 90s, the 1990s Tamagotchi style creature games where you feed and look after your pet. But it also takes into factor what you're feeding it. So you can develop different elemental powers. So you could be a fire creature, an earth creature, a water creature, all kinds of different. Well, actually, I think it's only the four: fire, water, earth, and air. But once you've created your creature, there's then going to be further gamification. So you keep looking down at the roadmap. Uh, you've got later on, where is that? Additional gamification utility for creatures. So this is in Q1 of 2022. So hopefully that's going to be coming soon. You can see
Is the creatures
they
is
haven't
the
ticked it
creatures
off yet.
the cool pets? Is that the creatures?
I think so. I think that might be what they're
Because I know
talking
that's
about.
coming. That's coming
Yeah,
soon.
I
Yeah,
think that's exactly what they're
must
talking
be the
about.
same thing. Yeah.
So they haven't like they were hoping to get their Q4 2021. We can see it hasn't been checked off yet, but they have a ton planned. There's Adventure Guild. Again, this is part of the gamification with the creatures. They're going to be doing paper cats, an additional launch to reward the community. Um, Yeah, so it's a really great project to consider. Future DAO as well, which is a decentralized autonomous organization. So you'd be voting within the community as a holder. Um, so I'm assuming that they would be using some sort of community wallet, because they do have funds that are returned. 20% of all sales go into a community wallet. And currently they're redistributing that through contests and raffles. But I'm going to assume the DAO will eventually vote on how to use those funds, whether it's to grow the project or continue to reward holders or whatever that might be. So yeah, I think it's a project to keep your eye out for. They have a ton lined up, and they have the backing to get it done. Even though they may be a little bit behind, I truly think they're going to get there. Um, I don't think that's something you need to worry about. The only thing you need to worry about is can you afford this floor price of 11 ETH? So definitely one to consider. Actually, one more thing about it. They were partnered with I did a collab with Time Magazine. So they're out there. Time Magazine picked them up. Mike Tyson actually holds one. So this is a project that has the holders, has the clout, has the team behind it, and has the vision, and is delivering on that vision. So definitely consider looking into Cool Cats. Again, not financial advice. The floor price right now is actually quite high, but it could be continuing to grow as they get into this roadmap. I don't know if you're going to see another opportunity, but again, it's not financial advice.
Moreland, just show us the activity chart for all time. I think they were at a 30 ETH floor at some stage. If you look all time instead of 90 days,
Oh, yeah, all time.
all at the very bottom, it will
Yeah,
be all
here we
time.
go. This spike here is 25 ETH average price, and that
Yeah, and
was
I
in
can't see so well.
October.
When did they launch? When did
They
they
launched in
launch?
July.
Yeah.
So they
So you
launched
see that
July
they're
1st.
they're a very OG project. They're one of the first sort of this themed cartoony PFP project that was out there, and there's a lot of copycats since then. But this is real OG territory. This
Mm-hmm.
is the equivalent from that perspective to a Bored Ape, because Bored Ape was also a very similar time to this.
And I
So
think
yeah,
something
I mean,
important to note too, like they had this crazy spike, got all the way up to 25 ETH, but when it came down, it really stabilized in and around this price here, right? Like you see a couple
I know they were
spikes, but
6 Ethereum a month ago before this
yeah.
big bull run that we've had, and I was looking at them very seriously.
So it's not like
I
they've ever crashed back down to their original mint price.
No,
And they're slowly they're finding that rhythm. So I think it's one that you can consider a blue chip, and maybe would be worth your own research and looking into if you're looking to make
for
a good
sure.
purchase.
I mean, look at that all-time volume, 70,000 Ethereum. Is that right?
Yeah,
Wow.
69,000.
So they must be up there with as far as all-time volume with all the big boys. They must be top 10.
Oh, for
Incredible.
sure.
It's an incredible project. I definitely want to get into this. Personally, just my side, I could be completely wrong. I'm going to wait for the dip. That can happen in a week. It could happen in a month. It could happen in a year. It could never happen. But after seeing it at 6 for so long, it's hard to justify paying 10. But I have had my eye on it, and I think it's a great project as well.